All right. Welcome to Wize Sportz Bettin. Everybody keeps telling me, Angie, you need to go live. And so this is my first live at Wize Sportz Bettin. And there's nobody here now, so I'm just going to talk. Wait a minute, I got to get a piece of tissue for my nose. Hold on. I got paper towels. Oh, I dropped my mic. What the heck? Hold on a minute. Oh, no. How does that happen? Am I that most unluckiest person you ever know? I dropped my mic and hold on, let me fix it. Maybe I'm not so unlucky. It's my birthday. I can't be this unlucky, right? I can't be this unlucky. I think I just broke my mic. And the only reason I have this mic, okay, so let me blow my nose. Hold on, excuse me. Okay. This is my very first live at Wize Sportz Bettin. I've had multiple people say, Angie, you need to start going live. And there's one person here. Yay, thank you, somebody. Today's my birthday, and I'm going live today. So thank you for being here. And if you dip out, God bless you, all right? And if you watch us on the replay, God bless you. Thank you for watching my first live. And, yeah, I got my mic set up, got my webcam going. And I just want to also say, because of y'all becoming affiliates, hitting my affiliate link at OzGym, I was able to buy new equipment. So thank you for everybody. I don't want to put your government name out there, but thank you for everybody that signed up to OzGym using my affiliate link. This is my very first live at Wize Sportz Bettin. I don't know all I'm going to talk about. It's my birthday. It's my first live, and I just want to say there's so much I want to talk about. I don't know where to begin, but thank you for watching. I'm going to talk about sports books. I want to talk about recreation sports books. That's what's on my mind on my birthday. A lot of people don't know that recreation sports books, and when I say recreation sports books, I mean DraftKings, FanDuel, BetMGM, Caesars. They personalize your odds. And it really makes it hard for you to win. And it seems like no other sports betting channels are talking about it, so I'm going to talk about it. I don't want to discourage you from betting. I just want you to know that while you're sitting there and you're betting live and you're looking, you say, okay, you're looking at your Major League Baseball picks, or you're looking at your NBA picks, your boxing picks, your MMA picks, your WNBA picks. While you are looking, the sports books is changing the odds and specializing it just for you. And a lot of people don't talk about it, and a lot of people don't know about it. I'm probably not going to get a lot of views on this video, and the algorithm may not pump it out because it's just not popular. But I want my people to know, my sports betting friends to know, that when you open your sports book, it's personalizing your odds. You might be seeing, I don't know, say the Yankees at minus 112. And at the same time, the same day, the same moment, I'm seeing different odds. And a lot of people don't know that sports books are using companies that specialize in showing you personalized odds. The sports books are about to get their money. That's the game. But every dog has his day. You know, you could bet and you're going to lose, just so you know. And I'm not doing no more parlays. I made like $50 worth of parlays yesterday on my the day before my birthday. And damn it, they all lost. And just so y'all know, this is water. I got to try to drink at least 6 of these a day. That's what my doctor says. If you want to be healthy at your age, drink 6 of those a day. So I'm trying to drink more water. But yeah, all my parlays lost. It dropped my ROI down. I bet like $50 altogether yesterday, and my ROI went down. So no more parlays. I'm just going to focus on building my sports book. And the way I'm going to do that is by placing straight money line bets. I'm going to bet overs. I'm going to bet totals. I'm going to bet spreads. I'm going to bet player props and stuff like that to build up my sports book. No more parlays. I've been losing money on my parlays. I hit one this month. I think it was like $10, paid $221. That's the best parlay I made this month. That's the smartest parlay I made this month. But my other parlays didn't hit, so I'm going to chill out on the parlays and just really, and I know a lot of sports betting channels don't say this, but I just want to say this. Parlays over 2 legs are really sucker bets, because the more legs you pile on, the greater the risk. You bet 10 legs, 12 legs, 15 legs, 20 legs. Those parlays are hard as hell to hit, y'all. They're fun. I'm gonna let y'all know I love watching the legs hit. I love watching and I like to engage with DraftKings to see if I'm going to cash out or not, because sometimes they'll offer you a big payout, and if you only bet $5, $10, and they're offering you $70, $80, $100, $50 or $70 or $80 on a parlay, you just might cash out because, hey, a win is a win. And sometimes you'll look and one of the teams that you betted on, and they're in the 8th inning and they're not winning. And so those cash outs come in handy. But generally speaking, parlays are just for fun. If you want to build your sports book, you're not betting parlays more than 2 legs. A lot of sports betting channels don't tell you that. Don't go over 2 legs. All right. You want to build your sports book. I'd rather focus on 2 legs or money line bets, or you betting the total. You betting the Indiana Fever is going to be more than so many X points, or you're betting on player props. You're betting on them. You're betting on Caitlin Clark to be plus 20 points. Or you betting on the Yankees pitcher to have 8+ outs, or throw strikeouts or something. Those are the safer bets, or straight money line, overs and unders, totals, stuff like that. All right, I've been live 7 minutes. It's my first live. It's my birthday. I can't believe this. I'm live. So yeah, if you have any questions, let me see. I'm still learning live. I don't know how to see questions. I don't know how to do this yet. The last time I tried to go live, I was on the Underrated Darknesses channel, right? I jumped on this panel and it was echoing back seriously. So everything he was saying, everything I was saying was being echoed. So I'm not getting an echo. And then I got new equipment since then because of y'all. Hey, because of y'all hitting that affiliate link at OzGem, I was able to buy a webcam. I bought a mic. And today's my birthday. I just want to go live today. Today feels like the right day to go live for the first time in Wize Sportz Bettin. So let me see if I can see how I can see. It says something went wrong and it's got a monkey with a hammer in his hand. So I can't see any comments. I got 3 people in the stream, 8 minutes in. Don't know how to do this. I'm learning. This is my first live, but I will get better. I'm that type of person. Everything I do, I evolve, just so you know. So yeah, this is a sports betting channel. What else can I talk about? I really want to talk about life. It's my birthday. And my first live at Angie Wise Food, I talked about walking down the street and how from age 5 to 50, I'm 55 today. Today's my 55th birthday. And for 50 years, and for the first time in 50 years, I can no longer walk down the street. From age 5 till 54, I've been literally running down the street. First time I was 5, I was walking down the street. My parents said, walk up this way. You know how we do. We walk up the other way. They said, walk straight up this street, Angie. Don't walk the other way. But it was 2 blocks over, and I walked up the street. And when I was walking on the street, something, and I always think that something is God. Something said, look back. I looked back and I seen this white guy in this brown car that was I want to say it was a Catalina. Almost for sure it's a Catalina. And I'm walking and he pulls up next to me slow, right? And I look mind you, I'm only 5 years old. I had a handful of books. Back then, we didn't have a whole bunch. Backpacks weren't popular. I had a handful of books. I'm 5 years old. I'm walking the street. I looked, and he had his thing in his hand, and he was hitting it. And I ran. I dropped all my books, y'all. And I ran. And I snaked up alleys, and I jumped over fences, and I got home, but I was looking out the window to see, and I see his car go by. And that happened to me like 50 times from the ages of 5 to 15. Then it happened again when I moved in Portland. I'm a bus driver. I'm walking down the street, full bus driver uniform, Bible in hand. I'm walking down the street. This brother pulls up. He says, "Yo, sis, you want to ride?" And I said, "No, I don't want to ride." Okay, and I'm walking. That didn't faze him. He went around the block. He came back. He asked me, "Do you want to ride?" I said, "No!" Trying to make a scene, you know what I'm saying? I said, "No, I don't want to ride." And so he circles around the block, and he comes back again. The third time, he has a gun in his hand, right? He has the gun in his hand. He says, "Get in the car." I dropped my Bible, and I started running with all my might. You know what I'm saying? That was in my 30s. The last incident I had was last year, 54 years old. Now, mind y'all, I'm disabled. I hurt my ankle doing a pre-trip inspection. I was an intercity bus driver for Greyhound, driving people from Portland to Seattle to Vancouver, right? I'm walking around the bus flashlight, and I stepped in this metal ditch, and I ended up with nerve damage in my driving foot, my money foot. So it retired me, and so I don't drive a bus no more now. I'm disabled. So anyway, I'm walking down the street, and I got a cane. Now, I'm not walking down the street. I'm sorry, I misspoke. I'm standing at the light. I got my cane with me. This was last year. Across the street is a convenience store. I'm going there to buy a cigar and a 40-ounce of beer, So I'm standing at the light, and this gray Charger with 3 black men pull up. And they pull up and they stop. And I'm looking. I'm like, what's the deal? You know what I'm saying? And then the back door opens, and one of the men said, grab her right now. So I screamed. I said, ah! I had my cane, and I started running. And then the guy said, hey, man, that's an old lady. And they started busting out laughing and drove off. That was last year. That's the last time that I've been walking down the street. Now, every once in a while, I live in the suburbs of Portland. I'm in a very nice neighborhood, okay? So every once in a while, I'll walk around the block once or twice, but I got a treadmill, so I get on my treadmill. I don't walk the streets no more. From age 5 to 54, whenever I walk the streets, somebody pulls up and tries to either they're showing their private parts, or they're doing something unholy, or they try to threaten me to get in the car. So now I can't even walk the streets. So if you can't walk the streets either, just know you're not alone. I went through that too, from 5 to 54. All right. So enough gloom and doom. Today's my birthday. Hey, it's my birthday. I ain't gonna talk about people trying to abduct me. Let's get back to sports betting. So a lot of people don't know that the sports books, DraftKings, FanDuel, BetMGM, Caesars, they are personalizing your odds. They are all subscribed to companies. They pay companies that specialize in live betting and all kind of management stuff, okay? And so you're sitting there and you're betting live, and you're not knowing that the sports book is changing the odds for you. I might be seeing plus 250, and you're seeing minus 150. Okay, I'm not trying to discourage y'all from betting. I'm just trying to hip y'all to some game. Just so you know, the sports books are personalizing your odds live. Okay, whenever you're on your sports book and you're placing a bet, the sports book is giving you personalized odds that may not always match with the odds that everyone else is seeing. So that's why it's important to have more than one sports book. That's why it's important to shop around. That's why it's important to look for the best odds. You like, okay, DraftKings is giving this, FanDuel is doing it, giving this, BetMGM is giving this. That's called arbitrage betting. You look for the best betting, and then bet on what's best. Now, I know in every state you can't do that. I'm in Oregon. In Oregon, you can't do that. DraftKings is king. In Oregon, DraftKings is hooked up with the Oregon Lottery. So it limits how many sports books I can use unless I go to a tribal casino. We have several Native American tribal casinos here. Now, if I go to the casino, I can bet FanDuel, I can bet MGM, I can bet Caesars, I can bet everything else, all right? But inside of my, like just outside of the tribal casinos, I have to use DraftKings. So then I use pick'em books, I use fantasy books, I use underdogs, I use Prize Picks. I can't think of all the other ones. I have like several sports books. So it's good to, and put them in Juice Reel and put them in Picket and shop for odds. It's best to shop for the line. You wanna read the line. You wanna find out who has the best odds before you place a bet. All right. Is there anything else I want to say in my first live at Wize Sportz Bettin? I got 3 people in here. God bless y'all for blessing on my birthday. You're here on my birthday, my first live. If you have any questions, let me see. How can I hit? Let me see if anybody's commenting. I don't know how to see your comments. Let me see. Give me a second, y'all. Yeah. It's saying something went wrong, and it's got a picture of a monkey with a hammer at YouTube. So it's not showing me any comments or any feedback of whatsoever. So I'm just out here on my own. So this was my first live at Wize Sportz Bettin. A lot of people said, Angie, go wise. Look in your sports book, Angie. Read the odds. Teach us how to read the betting lines. Show us when the sports book is trying to is putting out trap lines, because the sports book puts out trap lines all the time. If you see something like a hot team, like the Cowboys or the Lakers or somebody like that, and the money line is low, it's like minus 130, and then the spread is plus 2.5, automatically know that's a trap line. And then if an hour later it goes from minus 2.5 to minus 2.0, then you know the sharp money, the sharp bettors are on the other side. You always want to try to fade the crowd in sports betting. Try to fade the crowd, try to fade the public, read the lines. If you're not reading the lines, then you just guessing, okay? You can look at statistics, you can look at history, you can do all you want. If you're not reading the odds, then you're being a sucker to the sports book. All right, I want to say that. Okay, what else do I want to say on my birthday? I don't have any bullet points. Y'all know I always write a script and read it. This is Wize Unscripted. All right, ain't no script. It's my birthday. I'm just talking. Let me put my shades on. My daddy said before he died, my daddy died when I was 18 years old. He said, Angie, and last time I seen him, he was in the hospital. He said, Angie. I said, Daddy, why you got your shades on? He said, because the eyes are the window to the soul, and I don't want you or nobody else reading my soul right now. I was like, Daddy, that's deep. Let me put my shades on. I don't want y'all reading my soul right now. Let me stop. Yes, I do. Read my soul. I don't care. I ain't like my daddy. Read my soul. All right. If you have any questions, put them in the live stream. Let me see if I can hit it. It's showing something went wrong with a monkey with a hammer in his hand. What's up with that, YouTube? Why I got a monkey? I feel like George Michael. Why can't you do it? Why can't you set your monkey free? Always dipping into it. Do you love the monkey or do you love me? I can't see. Let me see. Give me 1 second. I know you might dip out and leave. God bless you if you're here on my birthday. God bless you if you stay or leave. Let's see. It's not showing me anything. If you made a comment, of any kind. I don't see it. I'm new to the live game. Let's see, what's this say? Share screen. Nah, I don't want to mess with that. So if you have a comment, put it, like, make a comment, and maybe I'll see it. Okay, this is my first live ever at sports betting, at Wize Sportz Bettin. Well, I'm in 20 minutes in. I don't want to keep y'all too long. I don't ever want to be one of those people that keep you 5 hours, 10 hours. Everything I got to say, I can say it within an hour tops, all right? If you have any questions, let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Like the Ozzy brothers say, it's my birthday. Let me know. Let me know. Is there anything else I want to say about sports betting other than know that the sports books are personalizing your odds? Know that the game is rigged. Sometimes we cash, sometimes we crash. I want to let y'all know that it's normal in sports betting to lose. You're going to have losing streaks. Sometimes, I mean, like in my life, I've lost 1,000 times and then I hit. The more you play, the better you get at reading the odds. You know, you're gonna lose. You gotta lose. If you don't lose, you'll never be good at winning. And even when you get good at winning, sometimes you cash, sometimes you crash. That's just part of the game. I had this lady tell me the other day on TikTok. On TikTok, man, I created a TikTok channel a week ago, and I got like 15 people on TikTok trying to hustle me. I got more people on TikTok trying to hustle me than subscribe. Everybody wants me to pay for picks. I don't know what it is about TikTok, but I created a TikTok a week ago, and I got a whole bunch of people trying to hustle me, and they say, here's my Telegram. Just so y'all know, don't sign up to Telegram. Okay, Telegram is for hustlers. Don't be trying to get no Telegram picks, all right? That's for hustlers. They keep trying to get me to sign up for Telegram and follow their picks. I don't pay for picks. I use my own mind. I read the odds, and I bet based on the statistical favorites. But sometimes I don't bet the statistical favorites because the statistical favorite could be like they won 50 games and the opponent that they're playing only won 40 games. What you want to do is look at who, like for Major League Baseball, which pitcher has the best ERA, which team is one that has the best momentum. You could have won 50 games, but you lost your last 10. And so if you lost your last 10, I'm going to bet on the opponent. And you also got to look at the odds. You got to look at the sharp money. There's just so much to this. But it tripped me out. I got on TikTok, and people are trying to hustle me. I was like, be careful. If you get on TikTok, it's not like YouTube. I learned that quick in the first week. I was like, TikTok ain't nothing like YouTube, y'all. TikTok has a whole bunch of people trying to hustle you. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get you to pay for picks. Just water. I know it's my birthday. It's just water. I've had 15 people try to get me to sign up to Telegram in the last week. They say, sign up to my Telegram and follow, and you can tell my picks. Let's win together. And I also have a Discord server with about 150 people that bet in it. And they keep trying to get to my betting server and ask me the names of the people in the betting server. I was like, yeah, I got to know you real well, because the people in my betting server, I want to say about 80 of the 150 are sharp bettors. I'm not just going to give you that information. I don't know you, so you can come in here and hustle people, and that ain't happening. You know what I'm saying? So if you go to TikTok, be careful. It's kind of grimy. You know what I'm saying? I might not even do a lot of TikTok videos. I'm there for a week. I'll do some. I'll keep building up my views there, because I got like 5,000 views on TikTok in a week. they showing me a lot of love. I don't have a lot of subscribers yet. I only got like 15 or 16 subscribers, but I got like 5,000 views in a week on TikTok, and I didn't get that much on YouTube. So, but there's a lot of hustlers on TikTok that's trying to get you to sign up to their Telegram tip bookie line. Anybody giving tips, any bookie, any bookmaker, any sports betting channel, handicapper of any kind on TikTok that's trying to get you to come to Telegram as a hustle. Telegram is a hustle. Discord, they're on Discord too, but I trust Discord. That's old school. I'm old school, maybe because I'm older. But nah, I don't mess with them tellers. Stop trying to hustle me. You know what I'm saying? Though? But yeah, I've been saying this since my 20s. Hustlers always end up getting hustled, and players always end up getting played, and users always end up getting used. Don't be a user. Don't be a hustler. Don't be a player, because players always end up getting played. And everybody that tries to hustle me, everybody that tries to use me, I'm going to end up giving you $1 million worth of game for free. Don't try to hustle me. You try to hustle me, I'm going to upgrade your hustle. I'm going to show you why your hustle doesn't work. I'm going to show you why. I'm going to tell you straight up why I don't believe you, why you can't hustle me. And this one lady said, I won $7,000 on Prize Picks last night. I'm like, bullshit. Show me the ticket. First of all, she says and then another ticket, she says she bet $3,000 that paid. No, she said she bought, what did she say? Let me get it right. She said she bet 3 G's to pay 6 G's on Prize Picks. Just so y'all know, I'm going to hit y'all to some game. Prize Picks ain't a real sports book. It's a fantasy book. It's a DFS book. They're not a real sports book betting sports book. They go around sports betting laws, okay? And they cap their bets. The most you can bet on Prize Pick is $100 to $1,000. Anybody showing you that they bet 3 G's, 15 G's. No, that's what it was. She said 15 G's pays 30 G's. And she sent me a snapshot. I'm like, bullshit. First of all, Prize Picks will never accept a 15 G bet. Anybody showing you 15 G's that pays 30 G's on a 2-pick on Prize Picks is hustling you. They cap their bets. And plus, Prize Picks is notorious for freezing your winnings. I've had dozens and dozens of people tell me that they won a G, they won 2 G's, they won 3 G's, or whatever on Prize Picks, and Prize Picks froze it. So anybody showing you a betting slip where they bet 15 G's and they're going to win 30 G's, and it just was anybody can go in there and just put 15 G's in there and they'll say 30 G's. It didn't show that she bet it, though. That's why I was like, you hustling. You didn't say you bet that. You just showed me the snapshot of it. You just went to Prize Picks. You picked 2 overs and a couple unders or whatever. It was like 2 picks. A 1 over, 1 under. 15 G's pays 30 G's. And she say, what you think about this, huh? She in Mississippi. What you think about this, huh? And I was like, I don't think nothing of it. First of all, Prize Picks wouldn't take no 15 G bet to pay 30. And plus she said she was in Mississippi. And I do know this. In the state of Mississippi, you got to be live in the casino to use a rec book. A rec book, aka recreation book, like FanDuel or DraftKings or BetMGM or Caesars. In Mississippi, you got to be live. You got to go there. When you leave the casino, you can't use no rec books. You can only use those fantasy pick'em books like Underdog and Prize Picks in them, all right? So she was trying to hustle me. She came at me hard, y'all, for days, for hours. This lady been going round and round, and she just won a 15. I had people going round and round with me for days. You know what I'm saying? All up in my Discord, all up in my TikTok, just everywhere, trying to get me to follow their picks. And so I just want to let y'all know, don't be duped, all right? Just so you know, Prize Picks don't take no 15 G's to pay 30 G's or no two. They don't do that. They'll take $100 to 1K. And if you win big, they just might freeze your shit. Because they should. I don't know. I'm sorry. It's my birthday. Can I say shit in the live? Let me drink some water. So it's my birthday. I'm about to wrap this up. Is there any game I want to spit? Don't be duped by people on Telegram with the betting tips. Matter of fact, don't even sign up to Telegram at all. And anybody that's asking you for your WhatsApp or asking you to sign up for Telegram, just look at that as a hustle. Word from Wize. All right. Stick to your rec books. There's 4 types of books. A lot of people don't know this. You got recreation books like DraftKings, FanDuel, BetMGM, Caesars, and then you got sharp books like Circa and Pinnacle, and I can't think. Oh, what's the other one? There's a Latin book I can't think of right now. What's that name? Come on, you're getting old, lady. But the recreation books look to the sharp books, which are mostly offshore books, and offshore betting is illegal in America. So, and I don't really want to promote that because you can be banned for that. You can even go to jail for that in America. I had a company called 1xBets, right? They're one of the biggest sports bookies. They're one of the biggest bookies in the world. They sent me an email and they said, would you be an affiliate to our channel? I said, I'm US based. I only got 5% of the people in my channel that are outside the US, and offshore betting is illegal. And they came at me hard. And I thought about it. I'm gonna let y'all know I could use all the affiliates I could get. I was like, I looked at 1xBet. They got casinos all over the world, and I had to tell them no. I was like, no, I don't want to get my channel banned and taken off of YouTube. So no, I can't. But if you are not in America and you watching this, go ahead and look at 1xBets. They're a good chat. They're a good sports betting app. I ain't gonna hate on them. All right, I ain't trying to promote them, but I can't promote offshore books or offshore betting. So I had to turn them down. My only affiliate on this channel, the only affiliate that came at me, praise God, was OzGym. And thank you for everybody, by the way. I ain't gonna give you a government name. I'm not the type of person to post who gave me a cash app and who signed up for my affiliate link. I respect your privacy. I'm gonna put you on blast like that. And I just want to let you know, though, that everybody that signed up for the OzGym using my affiliate link, I appreciate you. Because of you, I was able to buy a new mic. I got a new webcam. Now I can, yeah, and my shit don't dip out. Because I got a new mic, I got a new webcam. So thank you. I mean, really, it's my birthday. I want to say thank you. I'm a channel that's small. I got 100, maybe 103 subscribers, and I'm a Black woman in a white male-dominated niche. All right? Niche. Sports betting is a white male-dominated niche. And someday I will show y'all some of the hate mail I get. I get a lot of hate mail. You don't know what you're talking about. You're a woman. Black women don't know this. Black women don't know that. Women, and sometimes it's just women don't know nothing about sports betting, and that's why your parlay's lost and blah blah blah. I get a lot of hate. I get more hate than love. So I just want to say, and I'm gonna take this time to say on my birthday, thank you. You hear me? For everybody that's showing me love, thank you. As far as I know, I am the first Black woman to launch a comprehensive, exclusive sports betting channel on the internet in the world. Now, there's a lot of Black women giving picks, and they love parlays. They give you picks, but I'm giving you a lot more than picks. I'm giving you tutorials on how to bet. I ain't seen no other channel out there, and if y'all see one, please let me know. God bless you. I may not be the first, but so far it looks like I'm the first. And with that becomes a lot of responsibility, and I'm going to commit, Yeah, Angie drunk. I've been drinking. I'm sorry. I drank a few shots of vodka. This is water right here, though. It's my birthday. It's my first live, and I'm gonna let y'all know. Yes, I've been drinking on my birthday. But seriously, I want to let y'all know that I take this very seriously. I want to make a whole bunch of tutorials about betting that you're not going to see on any other channel. A lot of sports betting channels will tell you bet on this. They'll give you picks, and they don't tell you anything about reading the lines. And they don't tell you anything about how the sports books are hustling you. I haven't seen any other channel other than mine telling you that while you're betting, the sports book is catering lines. They're changing the lines just for you because the sports books don't want you to win. But you know, that's the game. Game is the game. I made a video called "The Game is the Game," and every dog has his day. So they let you win so much. Um, I mean, the sports books will especially rec books like DraftKings and FanDuel and BetMGM and what's the other one? Caesars. They will let you win, right? They let you win a little bit, but sports books like them, they cap your winnings. All right. A lot of people don't know that. They use the same companies to personalize your odds. So you're especially it doesn't matter whether you're betting live or not, but it's especially when you're betting live, but it's at all times. Anytime you open your sports book, please know, don't be a sucker. All right. Please know that they're they're showing you the odds that they may not be showing wise. You see it plus 150. I'm seeing minus 150. That's just the game. Sometimes you cash, sometimes you crash. So anyway, this has been 36 minutes of my first live. I see people popping in and out. It's my birthday. Thank you for watching my first live. I'm going to do this more and be more organized. Y'all know I like to write my script. And I've been a writer all my life. I write down my thoughts. Like when I get up every morning, I write down my to-do list. I'm gonna wash dishes. I'm gonna do laundry and blah blah blah. I write. I'm a writer. I wrote essays in college. I'm just a writer. I write everything. So this is unscripted. This is me unscripted. This is just me on my birthday, my first live talking. So thank you for watching Wize Sportz Bettin's first live. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share the video with a sports betting friend if you found this video interesting or entertaining in any way. And remember, bet wise and never, ever bet more than you can afford to lose, all right? I'll see y'all on the next one. The next time I'll be more organized. This is just my first live and just off the cuff. I'll be talking about something specific. Y'all know me, ROI or bankroll management or something specific. This is just my birthday. Just want to do my first live. Thank you for watching. I'm out. God bless y'all for watching. And peace. And good luck to you on all your open bets.